Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Swiss. Continuing on with the NBA playoffs. I got Dallas, Oklahoma City Game 6 in this one. Having a real nice NBA week, man. And after the first round of this year's playoffs, I really needed it. Second round's been kind to me. Just hit the Pacers again tonight. Had a big bet on the Mavs. Hit the Thunder money line in Game 4. Had the Nuggets. Then I had the Timberwolves. Might be 6 in a row for me. Honestly, it might be. I'm not sure about that, but definitely having a nice little streak here. Like I said, Oklahoma City, Dallas Game 6. Let's go.
Welcome to the Swiss. The Swiss. Swiss. Hey, get the Swiss.
All right, like I said, Oklahoma City on the road in Dallas. We got the Mavs laying 4 points at home or 3.5, depending on your sports books. There's plenty of 3.5s open right now. Total sitting at 209.5. Let's take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and according to the model, we should see a 3-point Oklahoma City win. Final score 110-107 Thunder. Injuries and inactives, and we'll start with Oklahoma City, and we got nobody. Nobody on the report for the Thunder at this time. On the Dallas side, Luka Doncic is on the report. He's listed as probable, though, and we've seen him on the injury report a couple times throughout this series, so especially coming off the game he just had, I really doubt Luka's going to sit in this one, so I think we can count on him being out there. All right, let's talk about Game 6, and it'll be kind of brief. I mean, I said the same thing in the Pacers-Knicks video last night. I mean, we're into Game 6. I broke down this matchup 5 different times. I don't need to go through every single aspect of the matchup again, but why don't we start with what happened in Game 5? And as I'm sure you saw, Dallas came through, went on the road, won the game outright as dogs. Final score 104-92 Dallas. If you take a look at some underlying numbers from that game, you can see 3-point shooting still not there for Oklahoma City, and we'll talk about that in a second. But field goal percentage 52.6 to 42.5. So Dallas wildly outshot the Thunder. Rebounds, Mavs win again, 46-33, and Oklahoma City actually got the turnovers they needed, 14-7. As we pointed out plenty of times, this OKC team is relying on creating turnovers and getting out in transition, so when Dallas protects the basketball, that could be a problem for Oklahoma City, but they won the turnover battle 14-7, so they actually got that. But I'm sorry to say this, Oklahoma City, but it's becoming a pattern now. We've now seen 4 straight games where the Mavericks out-rebounded the Thunder, and Game 5 was pretty bad. 46-33, and I mentioned that after Game 1, Dallas was a better rebounding team than Oklahoma City this season. OKC, for the most part, for the large majority of the season, was a really bad rebounding team. Now, they did pick it up a little bit in the last month of the regular season, but as a whole, Oklahoma City, bottom 5, bottom 10 rebounding team. So Dallas should be winning these battles, and they are. The question is, the discrepancy in that last game is now 13. Have we reached the point now where the regression's on the side of Oklahoma City where it should swing back towards them? I mean, I don't know. We're seeing them consistently get out rebounded. And to add on that, let's talk about their outside shooting, because this is a problem. I mean, Oklahoma City, in case you didn't know, they were first in the NBA in three-point efficiency. They shot 38.9% from 3 as a team this regular season, first in the NBA, the most efficient three-point shooting team in the NBA. Look at their three-point shooting by game in this series. Game 1 was great. 45.7%. They won that game comfortably. I mean, they beat the shit out of Dallas in Game 1. But since then, 33.3%, 33.3%, 25.9%, 25%. I mean, this is a problem. They are not getting their outshot shots to fall. So I wanted to look at how many of these are open looks, because that's where my brain goes. Are they missing open shots, or is Dallas just taking the three-point shot away from Oklahoma City? And it's the latter, or at least it looks to be. You'd see on the season this year, Oklahoma City wide open three-point attempts, and this is from NBA.com Advanced Stats. These are defined by three-point attempts with 6 feet or more of space. During the regular season, they were 9.2 of 22.5 in wide open three-point attempts, 40.9%. Look at games 2 through 5, so the last 4 games of this series. 6.3 of 15.8, 39.7%. So the percentage is pretty much identical. The difference is the lack of attempts. 7 whole less attempts 7-hole less wide open attempts. So Dallas is not giving Oklahoma City those looks. 3 less makes per game. That's 9 points. If you add 9 points to the Oklahoma City score in every game this series, they actually might have swept. They won game 1, they lost game 2 by 9, they lost game 3 by 4, and they won game 4. So they might have swept. Now, obviously, that's a wild thing to say. The point I'm making is you might look at these numbers, 9.2 of 22.5, 6.3 of 15.8, and you might think, they don't look that different to me. Well, that's a lot. That's a big discrepancy there. Dallas is not letting Oklahoma City get these looks, which puts us in a really difficult position trying to handicap Game 6. Are we now handicapping Oklahoma City as a 32% three-point shooting team? I mean, it sounds crazy to even say, but we're talking about 4 straight games where Dallas has proven to us that they're able to take this shot away from OKC. So I don't think we can count on regression there for Oklahoma City. Dallas has shown us they can take that shot away. Now, to be fair to Oklahoma City, if you want to talk about regression, we can pull up Luka Doncic numbers, 12 of 22, 5 and 11 from 3, 31 points. As we know, this is not how Luka Doncic has been playing in this series or in these playoffs. So I don't know if one game is enough for us to be like, Luka's back, he'll score 35. I don't think it is. I expect him to struggle again. He's clearly either not healthy or just not feeling it right now, because he's been wildly inefficient for most of these playoffs, so I would expect these numbers to come down. But the thing is, as much as I expect Luka Doncic numbers to come down, you're coming off a game where Kyrie Irving and PJ Washington were pretty quiet. Both of those guys should have better games, so I'm not seeing much there. Got a couple of trends here for those of you that are interested. Since 2004, home teams in Game 6 that are up 3-2 in the series, coming off an outright win as a road dog. 11 and 15 straight up, 10 and 16 against the spread. So that would slightly favor Oklahoma City. Again, for those of you that are interested, if you watch this channel, you know I'm not much of a trends guy, but that would point towards Oklahoma City. Another trend for you. Oh, this is actually the same exact trend. So the same exact trend when the team is favored in Game 6. So in Game 5, when a team goes on the road, wins outright as a dog, if they're then favored in Game 6, then it becomes pretty even. 9 and 7 straight up, 7 and 9 against the spread. So again, just for those of you that are interested. In my opinion, betting this game comes down to what your thoughts are on the Oklahoma City outside shooting. If you're thinking, hey, Kyle, this is a 39% three-point shooting team, they're bound to have a night where they hit those shots. I'm going to take OKC. I get it. But personally, Dallas has proven to me that they're capable of taking that shot away, or at least severely limiting it. They've shown me they can consistently win the rebounding battle, and I even expect them to do a better job protecting the ball in Game 6. So as much as I'd like to keep playing the seesaw, I played Oklahoma City in Game 4, went back to Dallas in Game 5. I'm sticking on the Mavs here. I think they close this out. I'm actually going to grab one of these 3.5s. So give me Dallas. Mavs minus 3.5. As far as the total, probably would just go Oklahoma City team total under. I'm believing in the Dallas defense. It's been excellent this playoffs. It's been great at home. So yeah, it would be Dallas minus 3.5. And if I place a second bet, it'll be Oklahoma City team total under. Let me get that number for you. Dallas. 1 second. Team total. Oklahoma City team total under 103.5. You can get it at minus 114 on FanDuel. So that would be my second favorite bet if I was placing a second one. Probably just going to roll with Dallas minus the points. Live show, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. We'll go through this NBA game. We got 4 WNBA games on. We'll go through those. Got 15 MLB games. We'll go through those. If you're able to make it, would love to see you in the comments. If you want my top bets or top bets from anyone on the staff here, head over to KyleKirms.com and sign up for Sauce Network Plus. Comes with the top bets from everyone here. Also comes with access to the Discord and the spreadsheets and all that. So head over there if you're interested. Let's have ourselves a nice Saturday. It's been a hell of a week for me. It started off kind of mediocre, but the last few days finished strong. Hopefully that continues. Remember to bet responsibly, and I'll talk to you in the Discord.